Hey everyone, Steph Saffer, Sarah Hayes from Optimize You, and this week we're talking about rewriting the script, which is this idea that we all have internal dialogue running through our head literally every moment of the day.
Running through our heads.
It's one of the biggest roadblocks that people face in their health and wellness is this narrative that is continuously going on day after day after day. And when it comes to patients who come into the treatment room, clients that we work with, so many times people have the hardest time creating change in their life based on the limiting beliefs that they feel, that they hear in their heads.
What they're telling themselves day in and day out, when they look in the mirror and are brushing their teeth, when they're driving in the car, people are telling themselves really unhelpful things.
And we use a lot of words to describe this. We use the word self-doubt, lack of confidence, low self-esteem, lots of other things. But really what it boils down to is we have limiting beliefs that we've learned throughout our lives, whether it's from our childhood experiences or education or parenting or traumas.
It all comes from the past.
Whatever it is.
Historical.
Yes. It creates a narrative.
Yep.
And we're then dealing with it and hearing it most times completely unconsciously.
Right. People are talking to themselves in ways that are unhelpful, not kind, and totally in lack all the time, right? And we know that people have goals, they have things that they're working towards, they have ways that they've said they want to be. This is something that is in your way. We want you to ask yourself, how are you talking to yourself? What are the things that you're saying over and over again to yourself as you drive in your car, as you walk through the door at the end of the day? Oh, it's going to be so hard to be here. My kids, it's just not easy right now. It's just hard. Or work. Man, it's just nothing is going right and I can't get a grip on how to manage these people or deal with this thing. People are just constantly like, ugh, this is hard. This isn't easy. What if you said something different, right? And we'll get into that. But we want to bring an awareness around what you are saying to yourself day in and day out.
And it starts from the second that we wake up in the morning and we walk into the bathroom and we look in the mirror. And I want you to think about, God, what are you saying when you look in the mirror? Are you instantly criticizing your body, your face, your hair, the way your eyes look? I mean, this is something that we do without even knowing it. And almost every single patient that we work with says that they bring that into their reality within seconds of waking up. And then, like Sarah said, what do you say to yourself when you get in the car and you're driving to work, or you get on Zoom and you're looking in Zoom and you're looking at yourself on the screen? What are you saying to yourself? What do you say to yourself when you are having a conversation with a colleague or your partner or your kids? What are you telling yourself about your capacity to show up? What are you talking to yourself about energy? Oh, I'm so busy, I'm so tired, I'm so stressed. These statements are coming up time and time again. And when you go deeper and you think about, okay, what is this really about? You have to think about what the limiting belief is. A lot of people say to themselves, I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not a good enough leader.
I'll never be healthy enough. I don't have enough energy.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of that promotion. I'm not worthy of being the leader that I want to be. I'll never be good enough.
I'm not deserving. I don't deserve to have time or energy or money or health. I mean, we're being broad here, but the idea is starting to think about and really paying attention to the stories and the statements that you're saying to yourself all day long. Because once you start to recognize, actually, this stuff isn't that nice.
It's terrible.
It's not very helpful.
And it's a big problem. It's a big problem for you.
It's not how you would talk to your friends or your family. You would never say this stuff to anybody. And yet here we are.
People are unconsciously doing this day in and day out. And I guarantee you, if you take a peek at it, if you take a look at what you're saying to yourself when you are driving that car or in the mirror brushing your teeth, you will be horrified to find out that you are saying things that are so unhelpful and so unkind.
And the point of this exercise is to start to think about it so you can recognize when this is creeping in, and then we can help you create tools around that. Our challenge to you this week is to actually write this stuff down, because it's one thing to be like, ooh, I said that, that wasn't very nice. When you write it down, you're like, oh crap, okay.
Yeah.
I need to do something about this. And it starts from the second you wake up and you look in the mirror. Have a piece of paper or your phone and start writing down some of the things that you say to yourself. And we'll talk about in future videos things that you can do to help starting to turn the knob on these statements and rewrite the script. We talk about this in Surviving to Thriving, our signature course. We devote a whole module to it, module 4, because this is such a huge roadblock.
It's so important.
And if you want to learn more about the course and the tools that we offer in that course, because we go in depth about it, you can learn more at link in bio.